Nine at nine, at nine, at nine, at nine. Nine at nine, at nine. Nine at nine, at nine, at nine, at nine, at nine. At nine, at nine. At nine, at nine, at nine, at nine.
Is that a viewer who sent that in?
That is. Skip Tubbs is his name.
Skip Tubbs.
Nice job.
Great name.
Great name.
It's a good TV name, right?
Yeah.
Now, Skip Tubbs with weather.
All right, number 9, we showed you some scented candles last week that were priced 5 for $20. But how much would you pay for a candle that has the scent of the fancy St. Regis hotel chain? How about $85 for a 9-ounce candle? But before you judge it on the price, look at the handsome fella who created the smell of this candle. This is celebrated scent designer and parfumer Carlos Uber.
Oh,
Yes, that Carlos Uber. And if you can stop staring into his dreamy blue eyes and look a little closer, you'll notice that he is wearing a tiny blue vest in the photo.
Oh, yeah.
And there's really nothing remarkable about that, but only that a scent designer like Carlos Uber could pull that look
Yeah,
off. Here's
tight
more
vest.
info about him. From his company's site, he studied fragrance development and collaborated with internationally recognized noses, uniting his love for the world of scent, historical research, and design.
Wow.
Look at that.
I'm paging through that book in slow-mo.
Very personal business. You are out there selling.
Wow.
Yeah.
He really takes a deep dive there.
Should send him into the weather office right now.
$85 candle. Here's there you go.
One last look at it.
Yeah.
Now, you know what? I don't ever want to hear from another viewer for the rest of my life
Me either.
about having too many
Objectifying.
buttons unbuttoned and
Yeah.
showing chest hair. That guy's shirt was damn near unbuttoned
Yeah.
down to his navel.
Yeah.
But he's a parfumer.
I don't care
I
what he
mean,
is.
I'm sorry. See,
That's some low. That's some.
I have half as many buttons unbuttoned. I'd be like, nobody
Well-
wants to see your chest hair, Tomasucco.
You either, Conbad.
next promo shoot, you guys step it
Yeah.
up and you just
right.
wear what you want to wear.
All right, we'll get on that. All right, time for number 8. Advice from the French on women as they age. Stop messing with your face. This advice comes from Emily in Paris star Philippine Leroy Bolio. Is that close? Anyone?
I have
Close
no
enough.
blue, maybe?
She, of course, is French. She's 59 and she has lots of thoughts on getting older. She says, be gentle with your face. Don't fight it.
Yeah.
Accept it. And the better off you'll be. She also says, instead of looks, focus on relationships. Stop holding grudges and enjoy life.
Yeah.
And good genes doesn't hurt.
Yeah. I
if
was
you
Yeah.
gonna say she's a pretty
Awesome.
attractive
She looks
woman
beautiful.
there. Looks
have
great.
money to.
But it's true, at a certain point, you get to that point where you're like, should I try and look like all the Real Housewives of
No.
Beverly Hills, or should I
No,
just
you
let it
shouldn't.
go?
Just age gracefully.
Listen, we're all gonna get old,
Yeah,
ugly,
we're
and
all on
fat.
our way
It's
out.
gonna happen to
Yeah.
all of us.
Yeah.
Just accept it. I've really done a 180 on this. I really have. You would be really surprised at my
Really?
thoughts. Yeah, like with abs and stuff. It's like,
Yeah.
who needs them?
Yeah, boy, Patrick.
Honestly.
Yeah.
A guy, I got like a 2 to a 4 pack of abs. There's
Yeah.
no difference between me and the guy who has the 6 pack of abs.
Yeah.
There's no difference. We're both just as healthy.
Yeah.
We're gonna both die most likely
Right.
within the same time frame of each other.
Yeah.
And you know what? I'm gonna enjoy a slice of pizza every now and again.
Attaboy, Patrick.
Now let's not get carried away.
I was
I'm not
gonna
have the whole
say-
pizza.
Well, it's nice. It's for French to start in the right
But you know what?
It is
This
what it
is
is.
also coming from a man who has great genes and looks great all
Yeah,
the
he's got
time.
great
So it's
genes.
easy to say that, Patrick, you know?
Yeah.
Come on.
You're right, though. Moderation, right? Enjoy occasional slice
I
of pizza.
really don't
Okay.
think you realize what a nice thing you just said to me, because if you really heard what you said out loud, you'd probably go back in time and take it all back.
No.
You've never said anything that nice to me, that I have
Yeah.
very great genes and I'm a
He
handsome
does. He's a
fellow.
very
Great genes.
attractive
Ones you had
fellow.
on the
Nicest
other
thing you've
day
ever
were-
said to me.
Aw, I'm
Yes.
sorry.
Isn't that nice?
I
God
gotta
bless
start.
us, everyone.
I have to start
holidays.
voicing what I think all the time.
Yeah.
Nice.
You look marvelous.
You want to go around the room? Say something nice about Javier. I know it's tough.
Javier is a very handsome man, hard worker, the best.
All right, that's enough now. Get
You
back
know,
to work.
Javier is like a killer distance runner. He's
I
like
know.
a marathoner.
Yeah.
How many marathons have you done?
He's done 22 marathons.
Great dad. A lot of
22,
things
yeah.
going on.
Yes.
All right,
So,
but enough
that's- keep it up.
fun.
All right, yeah.
That's 22 times you've had to unnecessarily shut down an entire city so you can get a job. Number 7, you run the marathon anytime you want. It's there right now. The course is there. Just go. Number 7, forget about the wine cellars. Wealthy homeowners are opting for special areas dedicated exclusively to drinking. They're adding whiskey lounges or tequila tasting rooms. The point is, listen, if you got a giant mansion, why not add multiple locations for different alcohols? Another popular request these days, the cigar room.
Oh, sure.
Even people who don't smoke are adding it for entertainment purposes.
Yes.
In case someone who smokes comes over?
Just in case, you want to be ready. You don't want to
How about
insult
that?
them.
That's the
No.
worst. If you're not smoking the cigar, the last thing you want to smell is somebody else smoking the cigar.
Yeah.
You know.
Number 6, the hunt is on for the Aldi dress.
Oh.
This is a limited edition wrap dress for $12.99.
Well, $12.99.
Bargain. Look
It
at
was
that.
first posted on a Facebook page for Aldi fans back in November. People started posting
Wow.
pictures of themselves in the dress, and fans wanted to get their hands on it. Here's a couple more examples.
You can't beat a wrap dress.
No,
I'm
you
telling you,
can't.
it's flattering to every figure.
Yeah.
Some people traveled to other states to find the dress. A woman in Mississippi made 2 separate trips,
Come on.
3 hours each to find it, and she came up empty until her mom found one here in Illinois and shipped it to her. The thing about Aldi, as many of us know, is when an item is gone, it is gone.
Yeah.
All people can do is now watch and wait for the next one to turn up. But that dress
Boy.
for sale for $12.99, made in
If
China.
you can find it.
Yep. All right.
All right, number 5. This is one of the top 5 most performed Christmas songs, but the lyrics might have been much different if Judy Garland hadn't spoken up.
Have yourself a merry little Christmas. Let your heart be light. Next year all our troubles will be out of sight.
So this song was written in 1943 for the musical Meet Me in St. Louis, and in the scene, Garland is singing to a 7-year-old, and though they fit the story, she thought these original lyrics were cruel. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. It may be your last.
Yeah.
Next year, we may all be living in the past.
Yeah.
The great lyricist Ralph Blaine was one of the songwriters. Garland and the producers asked him to change it, so he came up with Let Your Heart Be Light. Next year, all our troubles will be out of sight.
That's not true, though.
That would have been a little dark to be singing This Christmas Might Be Your Last to a 7-year-old. The movie's set in 1904, but the song was huge with American soldiers serving in World War II
Yeah.
overseas and brought many to tears.
Wow.
Meet Me in St. Louis. What's that one where they're on the trolley? Clang, 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 went the trolley. Ding, 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 went the bell.
Oh, the
Had my first date to that movie.
producer's asking me to move on. Not because of time, it's because they're trying to salvage the show. Number 4.
I tried to help her out.
Here's a weird story. Saint January,
St. January's?
Januaris,
There you go.
Juan Reese, you
I
can
don't
pronounce it
know.
however you want, is known as San
Gennaro.
Gennaro.
San
Gennaris in Italian.
He
Okay,
said
thanks,
Gennaro.
Pat.
I don't know.
But San Gennaro
Anyhow,
is
it's
known as
some-
San Gennaro.
Oh,
All right, in Italian.
Okay.
He's the patron saint of Naples, and upon his death in the 3rd century, his blood was sealed and locked away in a vial. It is said to liquefy 3 times a year, which is known as the miracle of liquefaction, which that's a big word for me to pronounce. The most recent liquefaction took place last week, December 16th, the anniversary of the eruption of Mount Vesuvius. Each year, on that day, the locals gather to see if the dried blood changed over, and sure enough, it did. This miracle is locally known and accepted, but is yet to receive official church recognition. The failure of the blood to liquefy signals war, famine, disease, and other disasters, the blood did not liquefy in December of 2020. And we all know what happened.
Yeah,
After
not
that.
a good year. Number 3, could this be the most beautiful fruit in the world?
Oh, yes, it could. Look at it.
Is that for
Is that a
real?
real thing, or is this
Wow.
a,
Looks
this
like
a painting?
it looks like
Oh, wow.
a painting.
This is the challah fruit. Looks like an exploding.
See, I thought I was going with Robin to say that, not you.
Right?
Yeah, no, I thought for
I
sure
was
that.
impersonating her.
I thought for sure that was coming out of Robin's mouth.
Holla. All right, keep going. Sorry.
So apparently they say this tastes like mango cotton candy. It's only grown in Pacific Islands in Australia. Fruit itself is made up of dozens of little segments you can see there, kind of like the awesome blossom, right?
Oh, yeah.
You mean the
inside is-
bloomin' onion?
There's
Oh,
the
if you had one of
competitor,
those?
The competitor, the awesome blossom.
Those are delicious.
Chi-Chi's?
No,
One of
that's
them's
at
like
the Outback Steakhouse.
and the other one's at, what's the bloomin' onion? Is that Applebee's maybe?
Bloomin' onion, I think, is at the Outback,
Chili's.
isn't it? That one.
Chili's, you're right.
Chili's.
Yep.
Oh, yeah.
The outer edges are kind of thread-like. In fact, some islanders use that part as dental floss. So this fruit
Ah.
has multiple uses.
Yeah.
That's the challah fruit.
Holla. So stupid. I don't know how any of us still are even working on this business anymore. So dumb.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead. Patrick, you're up.
Number 2, here's a crazy video from the Naval Air Station Joint Reserve Base in Fort Worth, Texas. You're going to see the pilot eject from the plane. This I did see this. This happened on Thursday. The pilot is attempting to land a brand new, very, very expensive aircraft, the Lockheed Martin F-35B Lightning II fighter.
Oh, boy.
Oh, yeah.
These planes can land like a helicopter, so everything seems to be going okay.
One switch.
He ran into some problems and he ejected from the cockpit.
When did he
Here it
eject?
comes right now. Ready?
It's coming up.
And no.
Yeah, come out of here.
Why did he do it then?
He doesn't get a choice in it. It's how the system is set up.
Oh, because he was on the ground already.
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
The pilot is a major in the U.S. Air Force, but I'm sure he's quite okay with you questioning when he ejected from the cockpit. He's probably graduated from MIT and you know is a certifiable genius.
Yeah.
But he was okay. Went to the hospital, but is fine. But what all the defense industry blogs are focused on is the aircraft that pilot was on loan to the Defense Contract Management Agency. That's the part of the Pentagon that tests, buys, and manages a lot of expensive equipment. And these stealth fighters are about $9 million bucks. But because this was just a trial run, Lockheed Martin still owns the aircraft.
Oh,
This is a
boy.
long script. The
Yeah.
Defense Department has not paid for it yet.
Fair enough.
So we're not quite sure who foots the bill for this one.
That just looked like a little surface damage.
Yeah, you just
little
put some
fender
new,
bender, get some
tires on
Bondo
there.
in
Yeah, go to
fresh
your
paint.
body shop.
The Ding
Reset
King,
everything.
you know, you just pop out the
be fine.
All right, number 1, we can't go wrong with this clip from Funny or Die. Since Toomey is doing Christmas duets for his list, here are Will Ferrell and John C. Reilly with their straight take on the Bing and Bowie doing Little Drummer Boy.
Come, they told me, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, our newborn king to see, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum. Our finest gifts we bring, pa-rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum, rum-pum-pum-pum. Peace on earth, can it be? Years from now, perhaps we'll see. See the day of glory. See the day when men of goodwill live in peace again. So peace on earth.
You know what this is? David Bowie and Bing Crosby did that famous duet. When was that, Mike?
Looks like in the early
80s?
70s.
The 70s,
I would
late
say
70s?
75, maybe.
Every child
Bing Crosby died in '77, so it had
Oh,
to be before
yeah,
that.
could be.
And Paul, remind everyone, you went to college with John C. Riley.
John's, yeah.
But he was just John Riley. Then.
Yeah, he added the C. I think he had the C, but he didn't go by John.
Are you guys friends?
Yeah.
That's cool. Nice.
Ran into him at the Whole Foods several years back.
Glad you've been able to book him on the show so many times.
yeah.
Real close friendship.
Yeah, we're like this.
Yeah.
Well, that was great.
That was good.
That's fun.
That's a 9 at 9.
9 at 9.